morning, everybody, and welcome to a rather damp morning. We had a out of nowhere storm last night and a little bit of rain that fell, so everything's a little bit damp. It's not a lot of water that fell, but still it smells like rain. It's a little bit moist out here, and so a beautiful start to the day. It also looks like it's cleared up nicely, so it should be a very, very nice day all round and a great start to the morning. What do you think, Viam? Think it's going to be a nice day? Hot?
Yeah.
Did you check the weather, Viam? No? Okay. Viam's normally a source of all things weather. He normally knows exactly what's going on with the weather. It's particularly the rainfall pattern, so always good to check with weatherman Viam. There's a little bit of a spark. These sparks have come out of nowhere, and they really do not keep quiet. The entire night you can hear them calling, which is quite something. They are monotonous at best. It's a good description for them, that's for sure. Now I hope wherever you are in the world that you are settling in and getting ready for our show. It's going to be starting fairly shortly, so this is just the pre-show if anybody is wondering why I'm just waffling on and not introducing myself. It's amazing how many tracks of elephants there are. Last night on the way home we bumped into two different groups. Well, Taylor bumped into a herd and I bumped into a herd on the way home. So there's just tracks for elephants everywhere this morning, which is never a bad thing. So hopefully we'll catch up with some of them. Always nice to see big elephant herds in the area. It makes the game drives that much more interesting. I always like spending time with some of the bigger herds. They seem to always be up to something, and particularly the little ones, they've always got a bit of attitude and a bit of spunk to them where they, you know, move around. And yesterday afternoon, funny enough, when we were having those technical difficulties, I had a little one that was very interested in us and kept coming up to the vehicle and showing how big he was and spreading his ears and throwing his trunk at us. It was quite entertaining to watch. He was quite the character, that little one. It's also interesting to see how dark it is now. At the beginning of the month we were starting the game drives at 5:30, and if there was cloud cover then it was very dark, but if there was no cloud cover then it typically was actually quite light. Just checking some tracks here. Looks like hyenas that have been around. They seem to be in full force at the moment. I wonder if there's not another den somewhere that we just haven't found yet. We need to start looking a little bit closer. It's great that we've got Ribbon's den, but I think there's possibly another one somewhere hidden amongst this area, because here's tracks for multiple hyena walking around together. So I wonder if there isn't another one maybe very close by, which would be quite interesting. It'd be nice if we could imagine if we could find another den. That would be quite something. It's nice to see that Ribbon's cubs are also becoming a little bit more relaxed, and the sighting I had of them the other day was really quite special. They were out and investigating and moving around and playing, and it was quite wonderful time with them, and to see them not as shy and nervous as when we were first going to the den. In the first time I went there, Ribbon was lying there, but the little ones were deep and a bit nervous of the sound of the car. But alas, all is good now, and the little ones are becoming curious. Soon I'll probably be cursing them for eating my tires. Right, so we are going to go and start the main show, so I will see you all a little bit later.